You check your phone for likes. You wait for their approval. You change your opinion to match the group. You feel good when they compliment you. You feel terrible when they ignore you. Your mood rises and falls based on notifications, comments, and the attention of people who do not even know you. Your self-worth is on loan from other people, and one day they will stop paying. Subscribe if you want to understand the machinery behind your own mind. Here is a hard truth. Seeking validation from others is a trap. It feels good in the moment, a like, a compliment, an approving nod. Your brain releases dopamine. You feel seen. You feel valuable. But the feeling never lasts. You need more. More likes, more compliments, more approval. The hole does not get filled. It gets deeper. Why? Because external validation is not the same as self-worth. External validation is borrowed. It depends on other people, their moods, their attention, their generosity. And other people are unreliable. They will not always be there. They will not always approve. They have their own lives. Your worth cannot depend on their whims. If this resonates, hit subscribe, because you need a reminder that you are not a puppet, and other people are not the puppeteers. The psychology of seeking validation is rooted in several deep patterns. The first is social conditioning. From childhood, you were rewarded for pleasing others. Good grades pleased your teachers. Good behavior pleased your parents. Being nice pleased your friends. You learned that approval equals safety, and safety equals survival. Your brain still believes that without their approval, you will not be okay. The second is low self-worth. When you do not believe you are valuable, you look for evidence. You need others to confirm what you cannot feel yourself. Every like is a piece of evidence. Every compliment is proof. But the evidence never sticks because you do not believe it deep down. You are collecting stamps on a passport to a country you do not believe exists. The third is the comparison trap. Social media has weaponized comparison. You see curated highlights of everyone else's lives, their wins, their beauty, their happiness. You compare your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. You feel inadequate, so you seek validation to close the gap. But the gap cannot be closed from the outside. It can only be closed from within. The fourth is fear of rejection. Your brain treats social rejection like physical pain. The same neural pathways activate. So you seek approval to avoid the pain of rejection. You say yes when you want to say no. You agree when you disagree. You perform instead of being real. You trade authenticity for approval, and the trade is never worth it. So how do you stop seeking validation from others? How do you build self-worth that comes from within? First, you notice the urge. Pay attention to the moments when you crave approval, when you post something and immediately check for likes, when you say something and watch their face for reaction, when you change your opinion to match the group. Notice the urge without judging it. Just see it. Awareness is the first step. Second, you pause before you act. When you feel the urge to seek validation, stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself, what am I looking for right now? Am I looking for connection? Am I looking to feel valuable? Am I trying to avoid rejection? The answer is rarely about the other person. It is almost always about you. Third, you ask a better question. Instead of asking, do they like me? Ask, do I like me? Instead of, do they approve? Ask, does this align with my values? Instead of asking, am I good enough? Ask, am I growing? The first set of questions hands your power away. The second set brings it back. Fourth, you practice self-validation. Start small. Every day, find one thing you did well, not for anyone else, for you. I showed up. I tried. I was kind. I was brave. I was honest. Write it down. Say it out loud. You are not waiting for their applause. You are giving yourself your own. Fifth, You separate feedback from identity. Feedback is information. It tells you what worked and what did not. It is not a verdict on your worth. Someone doesn't like your idea, that does not mean you're a stupid. Someone criticizes your work, that does not mean you're a failure. Feedback is about the thing, not the person. Learn to take it without absorbing it. Sixth, you accept that not everyone will like you. This is liberating, not terrifying. You are not pizza. You are not for everyone. Some people will not get you. Some people will judge you. Some people will reject you. That's their business, not yours. Your job is not to be liked by everyone. Your job is to be true to yourself. Here's what happens when you stop seeking validation from others. You get your power back. Your mood is no longer controlled by notifications. You post because you want to, not because you need the likes. You speak your truth without scanning their faces. You are no longer a puppet. You are the puppeteer. You get your authenticity back. You stop performing. You stop saying yes when you mean no. You stop agreeing when you disagree. You become real, and real is rare. Real is attractive. Real is free. You get your energy back. The constant monitoring, the people-pleasing, the approval-seeking, it's exhausting. When you stop, you have energy for what matters: your work, your relationships, your growth, your joy. You get your self-worth back, not borrowed, not conditional, not dependent on their mood. Yours, built from the inside, unshakable, because it doesn't come from them, it comes from you. You have spent enough time begging for scraps of approval from people who don't even know you. You have changed yourself to fit in. You have silenced yourself to be liked. You have handed your worth to strangers. Today, you take it back. You notice the urge. You pause. You ask better questions. You practice self-validation. You separate feedback from identity. You accept that not everyone will like you. Not perfectly, not all at once. One choice at a time. The only approval you need is your own, and you can give it to yourself right now, today. If you're ready to stop seeking validation from others and start building self-worth from within, subscribe. Every week, we explore not just how the mind works, but how to make it work for you. Not their approval, your own. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next one.